mic is actually on already. Okay, let's just chill out there. You deserve nothing. Let's see. I do not know how to feel about this one. Anyway, let us continue. I get the feeling this move down is just a manipulation. We engineered liquidity. This is the third bounce that we're getting from here. So now it's 1, 2, and 3. For those that are taking this as a strong resistance, even if we don't clear it now, I still think this will be a target for the day. But who knows? Let us see.
Wow, I just
All right, morning. I know there's probably no one tuned in. I didn't even share the link for the stream to anyone, and I might do that in a few, but yeah, in this case, I know we're not looking at Nasdaq right now, but I found this interesting, so I thought to share it quickly. But from yesterday, we've been having this bullish price action. Even when we look at the 1 hour chart, let me try and just hide the drawings for now. Even from the 1 hour chart, we can see that we disrespected the CB sitting over there, and we have those highs there. Now we came up to almost tapping and clearing the highs, but we failed. So in my opinion, if you ask me, I think this last down close candle is going to hold for higher prices. If you ask me, I would not like to see us take this swing low right here, in other words, because we have a small fair value gap there and another block. And then yeah, if you zoom out even more, I definitely don't think we're coming down to this inefficiency. We've already used it as an IO Fed entry, and I think we're gonna clear these highs. Maybe during New York we could see price trade back down, maybe, you know, for what you call this, TGIF, for a TGIF setup. But of course I can be very wrong. I could be very wrong, and price can just decide to do whatever it wants to do. I'm not the market maker. But yeah, if you were to ask me, for those reasons, we have a bullish order block here that got respected, another one created. I would like to see it act as a proportion block, so I'd like to see it hold and push up. When we go down to lower time frames like the 15 minutes, for example, we can see that price has been bullish, because I still think those highs has to be cleared right today. Got this BC lower time frame on the 5 minutes, that's another BC there. On the 15, it's just an order block. We got a sweep of sell side liquidities during Asia session. The peak of Asia, we ran the sell side quickly, displacing higher, creating another 15 minutes BC, another fair value gap over there. And right here we created a CB, that's why I labeled it as trapped sellers. So here there are some people that wanted to sell, so when price came up to it, they probably got into sells, and now they've been trapped, right? So we run those buy side liquidity levels, assuming they put their stop loss right there, right? If they didn't put their stop loss up there, then they probably put it up there at the high of the whole range. So they probably put their stop loss up there. So that's why I was saying that there's a lot of liquidity residing up there that I would like to see us run them aggressively. I would like to see price just take off like this. But of course, as we're seeing right now, it's doing the opposite. They were melting off. So yeah, price does whatever it wants to do. On Nasdaq, we're close to clearing that buy side liquidity before the volume imbalance on the daily chart, and I think we might clear during this London session. We might use this 1 hour BC to take out that buy side, and then maybe during New York, after taking some other buy side liquidity levels, we might retrace back down again 20 to 30% of the range for a TGIF setup. But yeah, these are all just my opinions, of course. I'm gonna repeat it, I'm not the market maker. I don't know what's gonna happen, but it's what I'm expecting to see. So for now, I'm just gonna hang out on the 15 minutes on this. Oh, if you're wondering what this other drawing is, it's this old inefficiency right there. That's old fair value gap. When we traded here, we bounced off of it. That's another reason I was saying many people would have probably tried to sell here, and now they've been trapped, right? Because we ran those highs. So now we consolidated inside of that same old fair value gap and then closed above it. So at this point, I was looking at it to act as some sort of support to push price to the buy side liquidity, and you can see price came down to it, tapped it there, failed to sweep the highs, and now we broke through it. So this is what I didn't want to see. I wanted to see us just respect here, push it, then we can have this fall off after clearing that buy side. So yeah, that is what is happening. Jeez. Okay. Yo, morning. I was away from the from the PC, from the mic. But yeah, morning. Welcome. How you doing? Another day, another dollar, as they say. It's a Friday. The week concludes and ends today. How's everyone's week going so far? On the market and in real life? See, as I was mentioning earlier, this is the kind of price action I didn't want. Generating liquidity now at those highs. What can I draw with? I know there's a marker tool somewhere here. Right? There should be a marker tool. Highlighter. So you can see these highs. Yeah, those highs that were generated up there, the engineered liquidity up there. I like that it did that, and I wanted to see us before all this happened, right? I wanted to see that inverted gap just push us to buy side liquidity. See how it was here? This structure I liked, so I wanted to see us just around the buy side. But then I did keep in mind that, well, this was a consolidation here going on during the opening of London, so I wouldn't mind seeing a buy side liquidity raid first, right, to take out those that were selling, those that sold here or they were selling inside of this consolidation. I didn't mind it raiding them first, then raiding the sell side for those that were panic buying and putting the stop loss there, right, and then finally reach to the target. That's basically the double purge theory. I didn't mind a sweep of buy side, sweep of sell side, then a push up. But what I didn't want to see, and what I would like to see, is that this low remains. The reason I wanted this low to remain is because on a 1 hour chart, this leg down is an order block. So this being another order block on the 1 hour chart, I would consider this to be a proportion block. So I wouldn't mind seeing this portion of it hold price higher. For example, maybe if we tapped inside of this inverted gap here, for example, I wouldn't mind that. That's about the main threshold of this order block. So this is what I would have ideally liked to see, but of course we know where price is now. It's pressing lower. It's actually respecting bearish PDRAs now, bearish fair value gaps and stuff. Like that CV there is pushing with force. Honestly, I would still like to see us push up without taking Asia low, without taking the main order block there. But with this momentum, I'm not really sure. And this is a 5 minutes chart, so on a 1 minute it should be really dropping. Yeah. So that's where we at. That is what we have right now. Nothing much. And FX busy with Indian markets. Yeah, the market has been, everyone has been complaining weird type of complaints lately, so I don't think you're alone on that. People have been saying different things about the markets. Even the indices. Some are also complaining there. So yeah, this is exactly what I meant on the 1 hour chart. Let's use a different thing. On the 1 hour chart, when you zoom in, that's obviously our buy side liquidity. See how we inverted this gap? I like that. And I like that we also created an order block from it, right? I also like the fact that this order block created another order block, making this a proportion block. This is the proportion block I wanted to see hold, which now we can see has now been broken. We broke that swing low, which I don't like, but we still have this main order block that I want to see if it can hold for higher prices. This could just be a quick liquidity sweep, you know, a quick turtle soup or something, then push up. If that's the case, I would like to see that happen from now till 5. So I'll be live for probably an hour. I'll be live till 5 o'clock New York time, because that's the end of London. And how are the Indian markets then? If FX has been weird, how have the Indian markets been? Because whenever you talk about the Indian markets, you talk about like Bank Nifty and them, and I haven't checked those in ages. I remember a long time ago when we were still checking this chart, it was all the way down here. To see it move up like this without any resistance is crazy. I actually thought it was gonna take a while for us to get to that buy side liquidity there, but we got there with speed and without much of a retracement. Look at that daily chart. Crazy. And now it seems like we're continuing for another high. Internal to external range liquidity. So we got that weekly PDRA. I would say go to the 4 hour. We already got an imbalance that's been respected here. So any retracement here on the 4 hour, I'll be looking for buys to take it to the buy side liquidity. That's just my 2 cents on the matter. Other than that, I don't see much. I am tempted to do things I should not be doing, and I think it will bite me. Yeah, that's the news run. I wasn't actually paying attention to the chat, I was looking at something else. The news run. What news? I actually don't know when there's any scheduled news for any other country. Actually, I can't even see just India anywhere else. Was there news like yesterday? Was it today? You know, during the Asia session maybe? I don't trade index stocks. Works great for... Oh, stocks works great for you. Okay, that makes sense. I think you did mention once before the stocks are fine. And they're quick. That's another thing. You get your response now. You get the response now, so that's cool. I'd really like to see this thing run by side this London session. And I want to see this to be just a quick turtle soup. But that will be me imposing my will on the market, so Yeah, and we don't do that around here. Let's see what the other sisters look like. S&P 500. I was looking to see if we get tagged into this 4-hour area, which was also the 25% of this fair value gap. So I want to see if this could be tagged and push us to that buy side liquidity today. That's my plan for New York. Similar on Nasdaq. Tap into the 4-hour gap, leave this as a breakaway gap, and then push up to buy side liquidity, then maybe a TGIF to take it back down. On RTY, Russell, I would like to see it run the buy side now. I really don't like this stagnation, this thing that it's been doing. Not a fan of it. I'd like to see Russell just displace higher now, like a quick displacement. Today I took buys on HCL Tech on the 5 minutes. Double purge. Don't even know if I can see that on Trading View. Oh, it is here. That's cool. Let's see what it's about. 5 minutes double purge. What time? The double purge, I will see if it's a recent one, would be this one. We swept. Nah, this is not even good enough. Because we swept buy side first, right? We didn't sweep sell side. So I can't even say it's this one. Unless you mean from here, then we swept sell side first, then buy side second, then I'll be selling. But I don't know if you mean that one. Was it earlier? Because the double purge for buys would mean that we swept the buy side, sell side, then go for the buy side. So double purge starts here, buy side, continues here, sell side, then ends here, buy side. Buy side, sell side, then we end up there. Yes, the one from the OB. Huh. Maybe I'm just failing to see it. But I'm guessing you mean from here. This was your entry. I am guessing. Sell side, buy side, retrace and continue. I like the rejection here so far. I really would like to see this to be the low of the day. I don't want to see another retracement. I don't know, it's not a good thing to want to be right in the market, but for tape reading's sake, it's always nice to see things work out the way you were planning for it to. Oh yes, so you did enter there. That's cool. It's a 5 minutes entry. My stop loss would have been at the swing low, the one that took liquidity first. So it would have looked something like this. My position would look something like this. Stop loss here, and I would aim for a 3-to-1, which we haven't gotten yet, but we already got a 2-to-1. So I'll be risk-free by now if it was me that took the trade. But if you're aiming to just double your money because it's stock, then you've done exactly that if you're risking everything. So that's cool. That's real nice. For Forex next week, I think the yen pairs are actually going to be nice. I said this already on the groups, but yeah, I think the yen pair is actually going to be nice, because if you check your monthly chart, you see this very long tail, and we know yen always has no problem with falling off. Every time it falls off sharp, right? But whenever it's rising up, it always takes time. And now I'm seeing this long tail on a monthly chart of every yen pair. I don't even have to go to the rest, but yeah, for the sake of it, right, you can see the long tail on all of them. But let's just stick with AJ for now. Seeing this on a monthly time frame and seeing the 4-hour finally creating bullish arrays, because at this point when it fell here, right, I was looking to see if we could buy, but my condition was that we created two 4-hour fair value gaps that respect each other. So let's say, for example, here, right, we created a 4-hour gap there, cool. We created another one there, cool, but we didn't respect the second one. We respected the first one, the second one just got disrespected, then did a whole mess there. And now, finally, we're getting multiple 4-hour gaps. This was a breakaway gap. This one is respecting, this one is respecting, this one is respecting. We just displaced again, and I think finally we're back on that bullish trend that we had earlier in the year. Remember how earlier in the year we all talked about it's just an easy buy and hold any yen pair. Literally buy and hold any yen pair. I was passing challenges with the yen pairs. So I think we're finally back on that trend again. So I think next week, if we can get a retracement back here, this would be a mitigation block if we close above it, or I mean when we close above it. So we can look to use it as support, and especially this gap if it gives us a retracement. Unless it gives us an SMT with, like, let's say NJ or something, then of course we're not gonna retrace there. So yeah, I think we are going to be back on that bullish trend where you can just swing any yen pairs, yen crosses. Yeah, I think we're back on that. EJ, we have those equal highs there as the first target. Real nice, real nice. I can't be the only one that sees that, right? Yes, my target is 1 to 2. Stocks don't have that much liquidity. Okay, makes sense. So just a take what you can and go kind of situation. Take what you can and go. So that's already a nice 2R for the day. That's amazing. That is fantastic. I like that. It's a good way to start a day. I'm thinking of getting in on this, because even though we took liquidity there, we're still respecting this other block, and this huge rejection makes me think we could find our hourly close above this. Since I'm going to end the stream in 1 hour's time, I'd like to see if we can close above this this fair value gap to make any decisions. But yeah, so far so good, right? Nothing out of the ordinary. I'd like to see this quickly run those highs now. As I said, I'm ending the stream in 1 hour's time, as in 1 hour from now. Exactly 5 o'clock, I'll end the stream. So, yeah, hopefully by then it clears the highs, because I'm not gonna babysit this. I'm not gonna just keep watching this. Hey, like the stream, like the stream, like the stream, just like the stream. Just click on the like button, you know, share, like the stream. Never mind the screaming. I was so close to the mic. I saw it redlining there. Anyway, gold yesterday. I didn't take it, believe it or not. You know, it's weird to point out exactly the low of the day and not taking it. Look where it is right now. That's crazy. You were here when I was pointing out the gold trade yesterday, right? When I drew this out. When I was saying that, well, I could look for a sell from there. If you remember, yesterday, I think we're looking at it from the 1 hour. But yeah, I was saying I could look for a sell from there, but my stop loss would have to be wide. You have to pick a high where liquidity ran already, you know, for a nice 2-to-1 reward. And we got exactly that. We traded higher into this other block, into this breaker, whatever you call it. But again, if you're using a breaker, your stop loss should be at the swing high, right? We got exactly that, a 2-to-1 during the news event. And then exactly where I was saying that we would reverse from, that 4-hour order block. I deleted the stream yesterday because of the whole going to Google Anime and then seeing weird porn ads and stuff, so I didn't want that stuff. But yeah, yesterday I also went to the 5-hour chart to show you the proportion block, to show you guys the proportion block I was talking about, and that was it. This one, literally the low of the day. My stop loss would have been the swing low there, as I pointed out, because it's a proportion block. It's not supposed to take time. So this would have been a nice 7-to-1 risk reward, because our target is 2,500. So if I took this trade, my stop loss would definitely be at break even by now, for sure. After the chaos, the news and stuff, I would have moved my stop loss there, because we don't have any other news now. Like, we don't have any news. Even during this New York, we don't have any news today. So that's this was a nice trade, a nice sniper entry. I think even on the 1 minute they gave a confirmation, if I'm not mistaken. Also Neil took it, because I was on a call with him when we were getting there. I was telling him it's time to buy. I think he took a blind entry right here, because I remember he saw profits immediately. I don't know if he added another one here, but yeah, price actually retraced. If you were someone that just set your pending order in that fair value gap, stop loss at the low, surprisingly it came back all the way there. And this was a nice area, because on the other time frames, like the 3 minutes, the 5 minutes, it's an order block. Yes, we all know that. I still have to make a video on the rejection block stuff, but yeah, you can see here on the 5 minutes it's an order block, right? Cool. On the 15, probably the same or similar, right? Oh, the 15 is when it starts changing to a rejection block. From this time frame upwards, it's a rejection block. So if you missed this one when it came back here, you could try this with the stop loss here. You would have even a better risk reward than the guy that took it here, because your position would look something like this, and you'll be aiming for that 2,500 mark. Let's see. $2,500 is there. So yeah, see, you'd have been aiming for 11 risk reward ratio, which is very nice if you got this as a confirmation entry. But yeah, I didn't take it. The reason I didn't take it was because I wasn't trading on any of my personal accounts. I was only doing a top step challenge. I'm still doing the top step challenge, you know, so it's a 50k challenge, so I don't want to pass the profit target of 1,500. Not target, but I don't want to pass $1,500 in a day because of the consistency rule, right? Remember, if you mess up, if you make more than that, you'll end up having a longer target to reach to pass the challenge. So I didn't want any of that mess which is why I had to I didn't take this trade. Even the AUD trade I pointed out yesterday, same thing. AUD, I literally set an order on that. If you remember on the stream, I set the order. I was saying, don't mind me, I'm just setting a pending order here. I was setting a pending order on Australian dollars futures from that fair value gap. We actually came to that fair value gap and tagged it, which was also very crazy in my opinion. So yeah, but I had to delete that order as well because I took the Nasdaq trade. I deleted all my orders, even for gold I deleted it just because of Nasdaq already giving me what I wanted. So yeah, it's one of those things where I had to choose. When I'm funded on that account, I wouldn't have these restrictions anymore. So yeah, so far so good. I'm guessing you took it. You took the trade, right? Yeah, you took it. There's Neil is actually on this. I didn't think you were on the live stream, my guy. It's the first time I'm seeing you in a long time coming to the live stream. But yeah, welcome. Did you take it right now? Oh yeah, yesterday did you pyramid? I wanted to ask, did you pyramid on that first entry that you took here? Did you pyramid like when we retraced here? Or you didn't even pyramid at all? And I'm guessing you also pyramided here right now, today. I'm guessing you took this rejection block. Please say yes. I don't want any no's for an answer, man. I don't want any no's for an answer. That's insane risk reward right there. 15-1. Did you take the entry? If you're still on the stream, of course. But yeah, gold was real nice. Gold was real nice yesterday. Most of the charts were actually nice. Most of the trades that we had were actually nice. Yes, today was my 4th entry. Nice. That's very nice. So yesterday, so which means yesterday you managed to catch 3 entries. Yesterday. Let me guess those entries. It was 1 over there at the 4-hour order block. And then 2 here at the rejection block. And then 3 here at the retest of this order block. I'm guessing. Unless you just spammed like 3 entries right there at the lows, and then now you just added another one. I don't know what you did, but yeah, I'm guessing one of those 2 things. Today was my 4th entry. Now I booked that one. Oh, you already TP'd. Where did you close your profit? Or did you get stopped out at break even? Did you get stopped out at break even, or did you TP at maybe this high? 24.51. I can see a reasonable take profit area. When did you TP? Maybe this gap, this premium 15 minutes gap. This thing should run my money, please. Can you tell by now that I'm in this trade? Clear the buy side, my guy, please. Just get to the buy side liquidity, equal highs, relative equal highs. Anyway, ESPE and took another entry at the retracement. Oh, okay. So that retracement, the second entry that you took after you got stopped out at break even, I'm guessing somewhere along this leg when it was retracing, you took another one. And then where did you TP this second entry? 5th entry right now. I'm guessing the fair value gap. Nah, that 5th entry was way too early, my guy. Wait for this one. I would have said wait for this other block. In my opinion, I would have taken this as my 5th entry, if you ask me. Let me see. Oh, okay. Now, actually, where you took it is also fine. On the 1 hour, it could be that. But yeah, if you ask me, I would have taken a 15-minute one down there. We also just now inverted this CV, so that's nice. This is giving us like bullish indications now. Cool. retest and push up. But yeah, I'm guessing the reason you took your 5th entry was this BC 15 minutes fair value gap. I hope I'm not too loud with the mic. I hope I'm not too loud. Holding the 2nd entry at 2443. 2443. Oh, so you did manage to catch it relatively low. You caught it from this gap here on the 15 minutes. That's cool. And you're holding that one to 2500, I'm guessing. So this one is at break even by now, for sure. This one is at break even. Let's check indices. I already went through indices in the morning, but I'm earlier, not in